Where are you guys from?
I'm Caitlin Hyams from Nice Girls TV.
Terrific.
Oh, amazing. Hi. Wonderful.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, guys.
Fantastic.
And we are huge fans.
Oh,
and
wow.
We love your character.
Thank
Every
you.
time he comes on, it leads to, we have roundtable discussions and we're always laughing about it. So we thought it was going to be a one-time thing.
Yeah, so did I.
And we're thrilled that he keeps coming back. So
Yeah.
what can we expect coming forward? You're here.
Well, Rich, we're announcing right now that Rich is joining the FBI. He's going to be in at least 10 episodes this year.
Yeah.
One of the great things about the 2-year time jump is we've always wanted to do this, to be honest, and it allows it to kind of have happened organically. So in the 2 years that we jump, he started working for the FBI a year ago, just helping them out on some cases, and then created a deal that he could continue to do so. So Reed trusts him a lot, Hearst trusts him a lot. It's a shock to Jane and Weller when they find out. But it's we love Ennis, and one of the things we want to do this year is just have more fun. And I think having Rich there for at least 10 episodes shows you how serious we are about that.
So is Rich going to get a professional name, or are we just...
I think Rich. I don't think it gets any more professional than Rich. The word Rich is in the name, but he's got a badge. He's got an FBI badge, and
Does it say Rich Dotco?
it does say Rich Dotcom on it. Yeah, actually, if it had said Meredith somewhere on there, that would have been fun. But but he has access to parts of the offices that he didn't have access to before. So and he's trying to earn trust. Like he wants these people to like him, and he's also trying to turn the corner on his criminal past. So it just so happens that certain things he was good at before also have a benevolent application. So we'll see how much he sticks to that.
The most inspiring aspect? I mean, it's
probably having me on the show.
It's having Ennis on the show inspires me
daily inspiration. Yeah.
No, I think for me, what a lot of people don't realize is 400 people work on the show, every week. It's a huge collective of incredible artists and artisans and technical workers, and it is constantly inspiring to me, the passion that they put into it, the time that they put into it, and the incredible artistry that goes into the show. Even something like the graphics on screen, that flash by in a couple of seconds. People have spent weeks getting those ready and making them perfect so that they can really help us tell a story. So all of the little pieces that you only notice if they're bad and never notice if they're good that get thrown into the show is amazing to me constantly. We have an amazing crew.
Yeah, the fact that you can take for granted that level of production value right down to the camera department and everybody else that's doing all those, whether it's post or it's practical on the day.
Absolutely. And you'll see we're about to release our season 3 trailer, and it feels like a giant summer blockbuster. I mean, the scope that we're able to achieve because these people are so good at their jobs is really amazing.
Yeah.
What can we expect in the new season? We've kind of wrapped up a huge storyline in theory.
Yeah.
So what's moving forward?
This is why it's good. This is why it's good to sit with the creator for these, because he knows what I can't say, so we let him say whatever.
It's basically a soft reboot. I mean, there's a brand new set of tattoos that'll take us on a brand new set of adventures. The tattoos are a lot more personal this year. Roman is doing this to Jane. He's the big bad, and he's very angry that Jane obviously chose the FBI instead of him. So he has an overarching plan, much like Shepard did, that the tattoos are pointing to, that take us a long time to slowly figure out. But what is immediately clear to us is the other reason he's doing this is punitive, right? Like he wants Jane to suffer, and he wants to expose kind of the secrets that have been brewing the past 2 years in the team, because he wants to show her she's chosen wrong, that the people she's working with are not the people that she thinks they are. And so it makes for kind of a return to the storytelling that we did in the first season with very tattoo of a week type case, but the tattoos always have this personal resonance, not only for Jane now, but for the entire team, and it makes it's pretty exciting.
Is like the day of production super long hours, scenes for the actors to suffer?
Yeah, we shoot the episode out of order. We typically work about 12 to 13 hours a day of filming. An episode takes anywhere from 8 to 11 days to film, and it's a grind. I mean, there's no harder job for crews and actors than a 1 hour drama on network TV, because we're filming. People don't realize this, but we film almost 11 months of the year. It is just a nonstop to make these 20. We make 22 small action movies, and it really takes a lot of time.
Small. I wouldn't even call them
exactly.
Small.
So it's a huge time suck. Yeah.
It's definitely the most I've been like, when you go into appreciating, I've worked in Canada, I've worked on some comedies, half-hour stuff, but I've never been on something with this scope that just like dives right into it, and everything. It's all by design too. So being a part of this thing, watching the machine around you, has always been like a constant learning experience too. To be like, you think like, oh, I got some funny lines and stuff, but there's just so many other things going on, and so many things that got there before you, and it's like Jamie and Sully have to leave because they have like a sword fight to practice or whatever. Not saying there's a sword fight this year. There was one before, so I'm referencing something that did happen. But just the level of things that are even like stuff. Some of the stuff I get to do, I've never done in my career, let alone imagined getting to do. I'm not going to discuss them here, but right, that's the right.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I'm not going to reveal them to you, but
it's very top secret.
I get to do stuff on the show weekly, almost daily, that I haven't done in my career up to this point. So
well, the other thing that we do that I think a lot of other shows don't do is like we don't really use green screen. Like green screen is like we use it for some driving shots sometimes, but like we're doing for instance in coming up, I think it's episode 9. We're doing a massive skydiving sequence where Weller's got to jump out of a plane, and we do it for real. We did it in the sky with real skydivers. It took, a day and a half to film because each take takes an hour. You got to fly up, you go, and action, and you do your little thing, and then you have about 40 seconds, and you got to pull the chute, and then you got to land the plane and go back up again. So it takes forever, but that kind of authenticity on a show like this, I think, really lends itself that we're doing all of this stuff for real.
A lot of pressure from the studios money-wise?
Sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. But
I don't
the thing
feel
is what's great is there's a learning curve to making these shows, and so we've gotten so good at making them now that we actually, even though the budget has basically remained the same, we have a lot more money because there's just been all of these efficiencies. You learn how to do a show while you're doing it. The show gets easier and easier to make and harder to write. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.